Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Dorado, Puerto Rico, a social media superstar and rising contender known as El Gallo de Dorado, Jake Paul. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches, you can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Got him there. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment.
What?
Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Did you see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
It's all offense all the time. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A big whiff with the right hook. He got out of the way of that right hook. Perfect counter lands. And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Let's
talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round, great round. Now, relax. Now, I don't want you to load up, people. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
It's crazy.
He's ready to go.
There's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going
No
after
defense
that
as
last
well.
huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move further. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! Oh, my goodness.
What?
I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What?
Oh, gosh. All right, man.
1, 2,
Say less. He wanted to be aggressive now about it.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
uppercut can't find a home. Looking to land the hook.
Beautiful. Boy. I'm worried about it.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Yep.
Beautiful counter shot.
Taking all of it.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
That knockdown ain't gonna be huge.
Here's the bell to start round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all.
Bro, I have nothing I'm throwing in. But Jake Paul is in
A perfect counter shot.
Put that
Do
chin
you
up, big
believe
dog.
this?
Ooh.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt.
That's cool.
It's all offense all the time. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just enter your jab and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Smart. The jab's working nice. That was 1-2 straight down the middle.
Here we go to the 4th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punching. That uppercut just missed. Nope, that hook won't score. The jab slightly off target. They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? He threw a punch and just got countered. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
that was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. That counter shot lands. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some match punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Can't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch scores. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bounce.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen.
Feel good?
Like my video.
On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fighting,
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Go. Stop. Go back now. This happened to you yesterday.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Fantastic punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
Here comes round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That hook just can't find the target. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he fails to score with that left hook. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Caution is being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
After the bell, don't count, don't count.
Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... And there's the bell for round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Insane action. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judge...